Here's something that's going to drive Yellowstone fans absolutely crazy. The upcoming spin-off is making a decision so baffling that it's got everyone scratching their heads and asking, what were they thinking? Taylor Sheridan might have wrapped up the original Yellowstone saga after 5 epic seasons. But he's far from finished with the Dutton universe. In fact, he's doubling down with multiple spin-offs that promise to keep fans glued to their screens. The most intriguing of these upcoming projects, a brand new series called Why Marshals that's set to premiere sometime in 2026 on CBS, featuring Luke Grimes stepping back into his boots as Kayce Dutton. But here's where it gets controversial and frankly confusing. According to casting announcements that dropped in August via Variety, we're getting a stellar lineup of familiar faces returning to this expanded universe. Gil Birmingham is back as Thomas Rainwater, Mo Brings Plenty returns as Mo, and Brecken Merrill will reprise his role as Tate Dutton. The new blood joining the cast includes Logan Marshall Green from Upgrade taking on the role of Pete Calvin, Ariel Cabell from Ballers as Belle, Ash Santos from Mayor of Kingstown as Andrea, Tatanka Means from Reservation Dogs as Miles, and Brett Cullen from Joker as Harry Gifford. Sounds promising, right? Well, hold on to your hats because there's a glaring omission that's going to leave fans with more questions than answers. Kelsey Asbille, who brought Monica Dutton to life throughout Yellowstone's run, is mysteriously absent from this casting roster. And this is the part most people miss. Monica isn't just some random character we can easily write off. She's Kayce's wife, the mother of his child, and a central figure in his story arc. For those who might need a quick refresher on the Dutton family dynamics, Kayce is John Dutton III's son. That's Kevin Costner's character. And he's married to Monica. Together, they have a son named Tate, who, interestingly enough, is confirmed to appear in the new series. So where exactly is Monica in all of this? It's a question that's got fans buzzing with theories, and honestly, none of them are particularly comforting. The official synopsis for Why Marshals reads, with the Yellowstone Ranch behind him, Kayce Dutton joins an elite unit of U.S. Marshals, combining his skills as a cowboy and Navy SEAL to bring range justice to Montana, where he and his teammates must balance family, duty, and the high psychological cost that comes with serving as the last line of defense in the region's war on violence. Notice how it mentions family, but doesn't specify which family members are sticking around? Yeah, that's not sitting well with longtime viewers. Now, let's dive into the elephant in the room. Why isn't Monica part of this new chapter? Right now, we're all playing the speculation game, and frankly, none of the possibilities are particularly reassuring. The most straightforward explanation could be that Kayce and Monica have separated by the time Why Marshals kicks off. Maybe the pressures of ranch life, family drama, and everything that went down in the original series finally took their toll on their marriage. But here's where it gets really controversial. Some fans are wondering if the show plans to kill off Monica entirely. We've already seen how brutally the series handled Kevin Costner's John Dutton exit in Season 5, so it's not like the writers shy away from major character deaths. Could Monica meet a similar fate? It's certainly possible, though that kind of move would undoubtedly spark a firestorm of reactions from the fan base. Another, perhaps more optimistic theory, involves simple behind-the-scenes logistics. Contract negotiations can be tricky beasts, and it's entirely possible that Kelsey Asbille and the producers couldn't reach an agreement that worked for everyone involved. Maybe she's holding out for better terms, or perhaps she's committed to other projects that create scheduling conflicts. What makes this situation even more intriguing is that Taylor Sheridan has multiple Yellowstone-related projects in various stages of development. We're talking about additional sequel series, more prequels, and the highly anticipated The Madison series. With this expansive universe taking shape, it seems almost impossible that a character as significant as Monica would simply vanish without explanation. The production team behind Why Marshals certainly knows what they're doing. Spencer Hudnut, who previously worked on SEAL Team, wrote the pilot episode and is serving as both showrunner and executive producer. Greg Yaitanes, known for his work on Presumed Innocent, is directing the premiere episode. The executive producer lineup reads like a who's who of television powerhouses, including Taylor Sheridan himself, David C. Glasser, John Linson, Art Linson, Luke Grimes, Ron Burkle, David Hutkin, Bob Yari, Greg Yaitanes, Michael Friedman, and Keith Cox. With this level of talent and experience behind the project, you'd think they'd have a solid plan for addressing Monica's absence. The question is whether that plan will satisfy fans who've invested years in watching Kayce and Monica's relationship develop. As we wait for more details to emerge about why Marshals, one thing is certain. This casting decision is going to be a major talking point among Yellowstone enthusiasts. Whether it's a temporary separation, a permanent goodbye, or something else entirely, the show's creators will need to handle Monica's absence delicately to avoid alienating their dedicated fanbase. So what do you think? Is separating Kayce from Monica a brilliant narrative choice that will add new layers of complexity to his character development? Or is it a misguided decision that undermines one of the original series' most compelling relationships? And more importantly, do you believe the writers have a master plan that will eventually bring Monica back into the fold? Or are we witnessing the permanent end of the Kayce-Monica love story? Drop your theories in the comments, because honestly, this decision has us all questioning what's really going on behind the scenes of this ever-expanding Yellowstone universe.